Greetings, citizens of the Imperium. I am your host, Trooper 6, and welcome back to Let's Paint. We are here with Season 3 with DoomGuy. I figured we'd kick off this new season with something just everybody loves. Gen Xers, Millennials, hell, anybody who's honestly played the Doom game. I've never heard anybody go, fucking sucked. Like, really? You think that sucked? Yeah. But either way, here we are, guys, and we're going to start off with our Black Templar. All right. Whew. It has been an interesting time lately. So let's I guess, set the scene. Set the scene for everyone. It is Christmas Eve, 9:30 a.m. here in our little corner of Virginia Beach. Very happy to be off. Very happy to be painting again. Not that I exactly stopped. If anybody had noticed that, I'd been talking about taking a half-assed hiatus, and yeah, it just wasn't much of a hiatus because I kept doing hiatus pieces. And my wife was giving me a lot of hell for that. She was like, come on, how are you going to be on like a Christmas or holiday hiatus break and you're still going to be producing? I was like, well, I didn't want my skills to go, I don't know. I didn't want to lose it, get rusty or anything like that. But I think we'll be okay. I think we were just being a little ridiculous. But either way, here we are, and we just painted his boots. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that cool? We do have brand new brushes. So we got the, what are these, the Cocoland? Yeah, we got the Cocoland. We got our 0 gauge. And this should be really, really fun. Honestly, it really should be. Let's see. Not sure if we want to give him black gloves or brown gloves. I almost want to say we'll just go brown gloves. But either way, let's get out a thicker brush. Something we're not going to be mad about, that it gets all frayed and everything. Because, so we have an idea for this base, right? And you won't see it for a little while. You won't see it for a few episodes, but the idea is new base design that I'm going to try is what I call the scorched earth. I'd asked my wife about it, and I was like, hey, this is what I plan to do. This is the technique I'm going to use. And she was confused. She was like, well, why would you have yellows and reds and all that in there? Honestly, because I was going for, some like little tiny burning embers, and she was like, oh, well, I'm sorry, when you said scorched earth, I thought you meant just blackened like this. And I was like, no, I don't want to do something like that. And I know it would be matte. I can't have any kind of gloss on that kind of stuff, and almost even you should add some kind of ash effect to it. But I was like, no, I'm not doing for that kind of scorched earth. I mean, like, if you've ever seen any kind of fantasy movie where some dragon comes down, just absolutely lights everything up. And then you see the ground and it's all blackened, but you got tiny little embers everywhere. So yeah, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. She was like, oh, okay. So we'll see. And so basically, like I was just saying, we painted it all black, and then we're going to go back later with some red. I got the Mephiston red for it, and then we will go back over that with some demonic yellow, and hopefully, I'm hoping that will give us the effect that we want. I was thinking about doing this, was giving him a Martian base, like I did with the Doomslayer. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Big brother, little brother. Little brother is vicious. But either way, I used that, that Mordant or Martian Earth thingy. Yeah, the Martian Earth I don't know. It was interesting because when you paint it and it dries, it's supposed to crack. It'll look like an arid Martian floor. Well, I took it, and if you paint it thin enough, it will not crack. It will just give you that red Martian kind of tone that you're looking for, if that's what you're looking for. Ooh, I forgot. Brand new brush. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm sorry if we seem all over the place. I'm starting like 30 minutes later than I wanted to, and also I want to say nerves. Nerves are there. All right. So, well, we're about 6 minutes in, and what we have switched to is the deathcore drab. So you get this nice darker military green going on. What I was going to do, of course, as you see, is I'm using that for like his undershirt under the armor, because under the armor will be painted that Mantis Warrior's green. It is a very bright green. It would show up almost fluorescent. I think if you were to use it on a white base, on gray, like I have here, it's not going to be like vomit-inducing bright or whatever. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It should be alright. Yeah, the Mantis Warrior green is what we'll be using. I know it doesn't look that bright, but that's what I used for the Doomslayer instead of the Astra Militarum, because the Astra Militarum is pretty dark. Now, of course, to counter any of that, it just depends on what you're going to base it in, right? But that's okay, because as you guys see, I usually base everything in gray. Gives me the best chance I can when it comes to painting a lot of this. I should have got that flesh tone under there first, but that's okay. That's okay. All these brushes are brand friggin' new, so the tips are going to be nice. And it'll be all right. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how this one turns out, because I was really happy with the Doomslayer that I did, and I was really worried about that Doomslayer. I really, really was. Not to sound like self-loathing or anything, but I had almost no confidence in myself when it came to doing that Doomslayer. And well, not to toot my own horn, but look at the damn model. It's freaking awesome. You can go and look at it on the shorts. I already uploaded that, of course. It came out amazing. To the point I was very much impressed with myself and the model. And that's always a really good feeling when you pleasantly surprise yourself, like, oh, I did not know I could do that, or I did not think I'd pull that off, and look at that. And here we go. Yeah. Let's flip you real quick. My hands are shaky, and I don't know why. Could be the coffee. I doubt it. I don't feel like going into too much detail, but more medical things have arisen. Your boy lost about 20 pounds in about 2-3 weeks. And that was fun. Real good time. Really hard to eat anything. I don't know, when they I guess identified it and they gave me a referral, I was like, okay, well, I guess that makes that official, and I also just kind of don't care. Which, of course, is what they were like, hey, don't think like that. You really should care. I'm like, I don't really want to care. You know? Oh, it's okay. We're going to leave those pants gray at the moment because, honestly, dude, I can't remember what the hell color they are. I'll have to look at the damn picture again. But for now, we'll go with the Steel Legion drab. Now, why are we going to do that? Well, duh, for all the leather. Come on, everybody. You know the deal. Whew. So yeah, medically has not been the best picnic in the world for me. But we're doing okay, man. We're doing all right. Taking the hiatus from painting was not exactly the best choice for me. I mean, as we already stated, I didn't really take much of a hiatus, did I? I mean, with all the work I was still producing. But I know when I got back to painting, it's when I knocked out the coughing, the wheezing, Sonic, Doomslayer. I really, really noticed that I was much happier and much more enthusiastic about anything, just because I got to paint. I know a lot of people have talked about any of the stuff like that and the effects of, hobby, a hobbyist's life or whatever. Well, you all know this is not just a hobby for me. I am trying to, and I still am, but make a living with this. And any of you who are following me, you do help me come closer and closer to that dream. Because like many of you, I absolutely hate having to work a day job. I'm completely wasted there. It's been affecting me, and I want out. And here we are, doing this, and this is life. This is life right here. Doing something that makes you feel great. You can engage with others about it. Meet people, swap stories, build a community. It's very interesting stuff. I would love to do it all. I just need all your support. I just need all your monies. Give me your monies. I kid. I don't exactly want your monies. I want YouTube's monies. That'll be fine. They can pay me. I would just like your time and some conversation. That'd be cool. Like, honestly, one day I really hope that I can go to a convention, and do a panel or something like that. Honestly, that would make me feel like I made it. I feel like I really would feel like I made it, because that's just that would be amazing to be able to host a panel and talk to everyone. The pipe dreams, right? It's only a pipe dream if you don't actually follow through with it, with your vision. If you don't walk in the direction of that vision, well, it's going to stay down there. And it's going to stay down the pipe, and it will forever be that pipe dream. Where you just poke your head into the pipe and you look down there and be like, man, wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Then you take your head out of the pipe and you go back to whatever the hell you're doing. Now, if you're happy doing what you're doing, that's cool. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, maybe that's your sign to get the fuck out of what you're doing. Hoo. Now, you know what I don't like about these bigger models? I don't like the fact that it's hard to get a good angle with what I'm working with. Like my recording equipment and everything. Sorry, there's another ad. That thing's going to go by itself, whatever. It's just been kind of tough. Spoiler alert, medically and whatnot, you know, I already said I wasn't doing that well. My brain has not been doing that well. Man, I forget what the hell I'm talking about mid-sentence. But that's okay. We got this going on. We're going to be doing just fine. Because look at that. Look at that. Give him little brown gloves. As I'm pretty sure in Doom 1 and 2 that the Doom guy has brown gloves. Pretty sure. And you can quote me on that. Because I'm just so sure. I really don't know. I really don't know, man. But it's also somewhat worrying that I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. All right, we don't need that much. So our gunmetal, I have to keep upside down, right? In my little tray over here. Because it's that far low to where I can't sit there and shake it out. All right. If my palette looks a little cleaner than the last time, well, this is a different palette. Honestly. That is a different palette right there. Honestly, because the other one I just hadn't cleaned. And it's got months worth of paint on it. And I just have not cleaned it. And I know that doesn't exactly matter. When I was setting up to record, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, this don't look good. This is going to bother me. I don't know if it'll bother you guys, but it'll bother me. Ooh. Speaking of Army Painter paints, right? My God, Army Painter liked one of my posts. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but they actually liked one of my posts because I tag them in just about every single thing that I do because I use them in everything that I do. And that doesn't mean that I always tag them because I honestly just forget. But yeah, they liked one of my posts and I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, you like that one. Nothing against my work, but I was like, damn, I wish it was something more modern. Something I had done more recent because, I mean, sure, that'd be a dream of mine to have a painting studio like them be like, hey, what you up to? What you working on? Feel like doing something for us? I would like to take a look at something like that. That'd be cool. Army Painter, anybody who works for them, that's my call to action. I am free for you. I doubt Citadel Paints is going to call me. They're so... Well, not that Army Painter is small time or anything, but damn. I'm not expecting calls from Citadel anytime soon. They're so busy with their UK peoples. But I'm telling you, man, I'm right here. Right here. And I've been using your stuff longer than Citadel. I really have. That's what Army Painter needs to do. They need to make contrast paints. No, none of those contrast paints. They need to make contrast paints. These. Sorry, I'm gonna fucking talk about what they need is contrast paints as I point to ones that are not. I shouldn't bother with that, but I'm going to. Because we still need to like dry brush and edge highlight certain things, but that's okay. Elmo's World. I don't remember what it... I think his helmet is actually like almost like a slate. Depends on the artist. Really depends on the artist, so I've noticed. I don't know what I got on the base. I think it was water. Just gonna dab that around and we'll be all right. All right. So everybody, we've gotten this far. Ooh, that was water, wasn't it? I got a little sloppy there. Okay, everybody. So we're about 20 minutes. Take a look at what we've done. We've done the base. We've done his boots. We've done the barrel. of his super shotgun. We've gotten the leather done, and we've gotten his undershirt. More or less, we got his undershirt. I'm going to have to... Yeah. You know what? Since we got this, we'll just do this little thing. Ooh, corn. I haven't heard corn in a while. That's because corn is usually a little too dark for me at the moment. And listening to certain music absolutely affects my mood. I don't know about you guys, but I really do have to be careful of what I listen to on a daily basis because it will affect me and it will send me into fucking whatever vibe that the music is. Sometimes I need it, sometimes I don't. But regardless of that, or I should say either way, someone pointed out that I say either way too much. But that's okay. Because either way, I'm going to do it. Whew. My goodness. All right, everybody. It has been a hell of a first episode. So I'll say this here. I plan on doing another one and running 2 episodes, 2 uploads a week. I would like to double up everything, but we can talk about that in the future. I've already mentioned it a couple of times. So we'll see you on the next round, everybody. May the Void Father guide your brush. You want to try that again? All right. May the Void Father guide your brush. Peace. Nah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good either. All right. Let's see. Void Father guide your brush. Peace. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, 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 peace. No, later.